in Ruderclub Zürich on the Berkshire station on the left of your screen against Tideway Scullers School on the right of the screen.
And Scullers training on that famous Tideway of the Thames over in London, so they'll be used to this kind of popple, these swirly, these windy conditions. Let's see what's in store for the Scullers School and this Swiss crew.
Yeah, this is a talented quad here, packed with young talent at Tideway Scullers School. Ansley Vickers at bow, Amalka Delavanti at 2, Georgia Allen at 3, straight Kate Coelen. I mean, they're already looking very impressive. They have all week looked impressive. Tideway Scullers are actually the holders of this event, so they're trying to defend their title, and Amalka Delavanti was in that crew, the 2 girl last year, so she knows what it's like to get all the way to Sunday and come out with a little red box and a beautiful Henley medal, and that's helpful. She's going to have that experience to share with Ansley, Georgia and Kate.
And it looks to me as though the Scullers have just kept a bit of a livelier rhythm. It just looked a bit more exciting, a bit more lively, a bit more racy, dare I say. Whereas the crew from Zurich and Switzerland, they're just settled a little bit earlier into a bit of a longer, ploddy rhythm, and we can see that has made the difference in this race. They've got several lengths of lead already by the Tideway Scullers School.
Incredible crew. We have Georgia Allen with an incredible rowing pedigree. Her mother raced for Australia and won the Olympics in Sydney. So there is so much talent stacked in this crew. And they're coached by Rona McCallum, who is a brilliant British rowing under-23 development, talent development coach. And she was Coach of the Year for in that space, having been the junior women's coach at Tideway Scullers School. And that is just great to see, because we all know the sport needs more female coaches, talented coaches. She's somebody who has a real philosophy about, it's not just about a system, it can't just be a system, it has to be tailored to the athletes who are in your care. So a really progressive coach, motivated by getting the best out of her athletes. She talks about being inspired by the athletes she coaches, and look, who wouldn't be inspired by these young women here, just aged 16, 17 and 18. So the stroke Kate Coelen is just 16 years of age and rowing so impressively.
I love that philosophy. Having the care of your athletes, what a lovely way to think about things. And actually that shows that it's paying off here, because what beautiful sculling we're seeing on our screens from the Tideway Scullers School. Lovely symmetry, synchronicity and nice timing of that entry and exit into and out of the water. We can just see Ansley Vickers there in the bows wearing that Mizuno lycra with the red and yellow stripes, characteristic of that Tideway Scullers School. And actually, if you get a nice dead-on shot, you can almost imagine there's a single sculler there. Look at that, just beautiful. One stroke, one movement together, and that's what you want to see in sculling and rowing.
That is an impressive shot. That is a classy crew. And they actually went down into smaller boats at Nat Chance, raced a single and a double before they came back into the quad. So their skill levels are really high. Now on the other side in Ruderclub Zürich, here we can see Tabea La Roche at bow, Liv Egley at 2, Esme Humphrey at 3 and Olivia Stalder at stroke, coached by Sam Glynn and giving their all down this blustery course.
And they're doing a great job. One of the things to look at is just look at the subtle difference in synchronicity and lineup of the arms, of the torsos. You can just make out that there's a few more figures than one person in there, and that's room for improvement. So next year, next regatta, how can they get faster? That's one of many ways. So
yeah,
well done.
You can see just a tiny little wobble just before the oars go in, and that kind of costs you a little bit of precision. But they have been at the top of the sculling scene in Switzerland, and it's just brilliant to have them come over here and join this event and test themselves. And they've come up against a really incredible crew here. They raced in the 8 as well as the quad back in Zurich through the winter, so they've been mixing around, perhaps a little less closely drilled than the Tideway Scullers crew, but yeah, they have given their all. But we are watching an impressive crew from Tideway Scullers School.
And what an experience, 16, 17 years of age, getting to go down the Henley track in the heat of battle. Fantastic experience, and hopefully they can embrace it into their future endeavours.
So it is a win for the Tideway Scullers School in this heat of the Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup, and they finish ahead of this crew coming up to the line now from Ruderclub Zürich. Crossing now.